Hello and welcome back to my channel. You might remember from the last video, I booked a viewing at Linton Street. I wanted to get the property fresh in my mind, so we're on the way to the viewing now. The property's on for 97,500, but I think it's in pretty poor condition, and I might be able to make a bit of a cheeky offer. Right, we just got to the property. We're about 15 minutes early, so what I'm going to do is call some agents and see if they have an idea of what the property's worth and a good standard.
Thank you for calling Hard Estate Agent. Vicky speaking, how can I help?
Hi Vicky, it's Joe Martin. You right?
Oh, hi, how you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good, good. I'm just down Linton Street at the moment. I've got a 2-bed here that I'm looking to view, and I just wanted to see if you knew what would be worth done up at all.
Yeah, no worries, let's have a look for you. Linton Street, did you say?
That's right, yeah.
Linton Street. Let's have a look. 1 moment. Is it a 2 or a 3 bed?
It's 2-bed, but I think I could probably, if you needed to, you could probably convert it to a 3-bed as well.
Yeah, just to give you a bit of an idea, we completed on one down that street end of last year, and we managed to get, let's have a look at that one, got 130 for that.
Wow, okay, and was that a 2-bed or is that a 3-bed?
That was a 3-bed.
Okay.
So for a 2-bed, you probably, I would think probably now, you're probably looking at maybe 120. 120,
okay, and then so you probably put an extra 10 grand on it if you could get it to a 3-bed.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, that's good to know. Do you know on top of the red, the rental figure at all?
Let's have a look for you 1 moment. Just hold the line 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries.
Ah, yeah, right. I've just had a quick look on Rightmove.
Yep.
There is well, they vary actually, to be fair. A 2-bed down Ripon Street, which is really quite a small 2-bed. That's been let agreed at 725.
Yep. Okay.
And then just a bit more of a comparison, 2-bed down Cross Street at 850.
850. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's a really good figure, isn't it?
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that's good.
Fabulous.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Brilliant.
if you need anything else, let us know.
You're a star. Do you have anything else at all, Vicky? At all?
Oh gosh, we haven't at the minute. We're running out of our bread and butter stock at the minute.
Yeah.
You know, the little terraces.
Yeah.
If I do get anything for you, I'll be sure to let you know.
You're a star. Thank you very much, Vicky.
All right.
Speak to you later.
Care, bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Good afternoon, Starkey & Brown. Angie speaking.
Hi, Angie. It's Joe Martin. How are you doing? All right.
I'm all right, lovely. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well, thank you. I was just after some advice, if you wouldn't mind.
Right.
I'm just looking at a property on Linton Street, and I was just wondering if you knew roughly what the value would be with it done up.
Gosh. Let's have a quick look. I don't think we've had anything on there for a bit now.
No, that's right.
What is it, a 2 or a 3?
It's currently a 2-bed, but you could probably turn it into a 3-bed.
And what's the condition of it at the moment? Does it need anything doing
Yeah,
to it?
everything. Yeah.
Full overall on that?
Full renovation, yeah.
Right, yeah. Leave it with me. I'll have a word with Fraser. Sorry, I thought you'd already started on it.
Oh no, that's all right. Yeah, no, it's it's just one that I've potentially looking to buy. That's all.
Yeah, leave it with me. And I'll
Cool.
have a word with him.
Brilliant. Thanks, Angie. Cheers.
Then.
Bye. Hey, mate, how are you doing? All right.
I'm alright, thanks. Yeah, you?
Good. Yeah, good. Thanks, mate.
Good. I've just had a quick look at Linton Street for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just where are you going to get the 3rd bedroom from? We're going to put an extension on?
No, mate. It's got a bathroom upstairs. So what I'm thinking is just converting that into a bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll put the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do a really nice 3-bed, one of the recent ones is
Yeah.
on Hood Street, you might be able to see it. That's 145, and that's under offer.
Yeah.
That'll be probably as high as you're going to get.
145.
3-bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll range from somewhere between 135 and 145 for a 3-bed, but a really nice one just finished done up.
Cool.
Be about 145, 140.
Would you say what would you say would be like a conservative figure, because obviously it's gonna
Yeah, you go base off 135.
135 for a 3-bed, and say if I was to keep it as a 2-bed, what would you say that would be worth then?
Probably, to be fair, again, if you do it to a nice standard, probably 130.
130.
But we'd say to you go on at 135 and see how you get
Yeah,
on
of
with
course.
2 beds.
That sounds good. All right, mate. Do you know off the top of your head what sort of rental figure you get?
Now I can find out there in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
There's a couple that are advertised as ongoing refurbishments and recently refurbished.
Yeah.
On Cross Street, and they're asking $850 for a 3-bed.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. I've heard 850 before from a different agent as well, so that's quite good news.
Yeah, that seems quite big money for me, but I think for a 3-bed you're probably looking more realistically around 800 rather than 850.
Yeah. Fair enough then, mate.
Nice one again,
Yeah.
on Street at 825. So.
Brilliant. All right, Fraser. Nice one. Appreciate that, mate. Nice one. Cheers, buddy. Bye. After speaking to 2 independent agents, I have a good understanding of what sort of valuation to expect when the property is renovated to a high standard. The next part of my market research is to check sold prices on Rightmove. There were no recent sold prices on this street, so in this scenario, I need to change the search filter to show properties within a quarter mile to check comparables on streets nearby. Here are some of the comparables that I found. 67 Thesiger Street sold for £128,000 in July 2023. 32 Scorer Street sold for £134,000 in June 2023. And 27 Sinsel Bank sold for £127,500 in February 2023. Having completed market research in this area, I'm confident with a conservative figure of £125,000 to £130,000 for this property in good condition. My aim for this viewing is to have a look at the current condition and see how much the refurb will cost. As you saw previously, my plan for this property is to convert it from a 2-bed to a 3-bed. This would mean removing the kitchen and installing a new bathroom here. I would also install a stud wall which would allow access to the outside. Moving on into the dining room then, and as you can see, it's a really spacious room which would allow me to convert it to a kitchen. So for this room, I would remove the fireplace, then plasterboard it from the chimney breast to the wall, which would allow me to install kitchen units, as you can see from this kitchen plan that I used in the previous property. And by doing this, it will allow me to remove the bathroom upstairs, replace it with a bedroom, and for this property, increase the valuation. Moving on into the front room then, and as you can see, there's evidence of damp coming through. It's normal to find moisture in old terraced houses like this property. However, it needs to be managed for ventilation and heating of the property, otherwise it ends up looking like this. In my experience, I've rectified condensation damp issues with a dehumidifier and cosmetic plastering, then managing it from there. Having said that, it may be more sinister than purely condensation damp, so in this case, I'll factor in a worst case damp proofing method into my numbers. Moving on upstairs then, and as you can see, the wallpaper is peeling off the walls, and you can see nicotine stains on the ceiling. This is the same story throughout the property, so I'll be looking to remove all wallpaper, remove any loose pieces of plaster, and then re-skimming the walls and ceilings. I'll then go on to paint the walls white, which will look really fresh and attractive to prospective tenants. Now onto the bathroom, and I'll be looking to get this bathroom fully ripped out, re-skimmed, painted, and this will be the 3rd bedroom. The boiler looks relatively new, so I'm not too concerned about a replacement, and these boilers are reasonably quiet, so I'd be happy for it to remain in this bedroom. The sockets and switches throughout the property are in really poor condition, and because I'll be changing the floor plan anyway, it makes sense to complete a full rewire. You'll also notice the old-fashioned consumer unit with no RCD protection. This will need replacing to make sure all the regs are met. Here are my final thoughts on the renovation required and the numbers I'm predicting. £500 for waste removal, £4,000 for plastering re-skimming, £3,500 for rewire, £3,500 for kitchen and install, £2,500 for bathroom install, £1,000 for decoration, £1,500 for carpets and floorings, £1,000 for kitchen sink drainage and soil stack installation, and £3,000 for anything else I find, such as gutter repairs, issues with damp, or any woodwork maintenance. So for this property, I should be able to get this project turned round for roughly £20,000 within 6 to 9 months, which would be a really good deal if I can get the property for the right price. Right, I've just viewed the property. I've got the property fresh in my mind again now. It does need a lot of work, but after speaking to agents and doing a bit of market research, I reckon the property's worth around about £125,000 to £130,000. So I'm going to call the agent now, make an offer, and see what happens.
Good afternoon, you from Fallowell, Abby speaking.
Hi Abby, it's Joe Martin. I've just viewed the property on Linton Street. Yeah, I've obviously made an offer on it before, but I've just recalculated my figures. I'd like to improve my offer, please.
Oh, lovely. What would you like to put forward?
80,500.
Okay. And is that cash or mortgage?
That's with a mortgage.
A buy-to-let mortgage?
Yes, yeah. Lovely, that's brilliant. All right.
Lovely. Thank
Cheers,
you.
bye. Right, so I've made my offer. I'll leave it on the table. If they don't accept, you know, I'll follow up in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, I'll be viewing more properties and making more offers. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more of it, click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.